Hello, my lovelies. How are you? I think you're the first one who ever watches it. I did email you, Stormy, but you never got back to me, so I'll do your reading first, seeing as though you've already paid for it. So yes, it is real, in real time, Stormy. Okay, let me just go back to your where you made the payment. Okay. I think I'm just going to go general on this, Stormy. So I didn't do your reading by email in the end because I never heard back from you, and I thought, well, you'll probably catch me in a live anyway. So I'm just going to do a general, just general, what you need to know at this time, I think. Let's go with these. Okay, the Magician. So reminding you that you're the operant power. Okay, no one has free will in your consciousness. So keep going. Also, things being creative and beneficial, remember that as well. You know, something's got to give in order for there to be new. That Tower card for me isn't a very bad Tower card. It's like, you know, you're naked, you're starting again. Okay, so it's good. It's creative, it's beneficial. Remember, you're in full control. Just remember to fight off those negative thoughts, okay? Don't surrender to them. You keep on top of them and you fight them off. You're the operant power, okay? Remind yourself every morning when you wake up, I'm the operant power. No one has free will. In my consciousness, everything's working in my favor. I always get what I want. Everything I want shows up fast, easily, effortlessly. Okay, keep reminding yourself that all the time. Really cutting out those negative thoughts there. You know, again, using your intuition, following your intuition, not your ego here. Really focus on what it is that you want. Keep focused on it. Sorry, Spirit just said. Good, good, good. Yeah, a lot of releasing still to do, but there is this beacon of light still there. Okay, so things being released in order to make way for the new. Yeah, again, endings, okay? Things coming to an end, so don't get stuck in your thoughts. Things are shifting, things are being released. It's creative. You're the magician, okay? Turn your back on any emotions that are not serving you. And again, that beautiful sunrise or sunset, okay, you know, either things setting on the old in order to make way for the new. So definitely something new coming in. Again, you know, now this is your SP here. So he may be, you know, turning his back on somebody around him here. It's obviously not you, because he doesn't see you that way. So there may be somebody who's hanging around him that is like, you know, just cutting them out. He's not interested in them. There. Unless you've been stalking him. Then he might be a little bit pissed off with you. Again, new starts, new beginnings. Okay, so between the two of you as well. So all looking good. There's definitely shifts coming in here. Just stay positive. Okay, just stay positive. Oops. Hello, Addison, my lovely. And hello to you all. Right. Okay. Okay. Whose question can I see there? Alicia. Addison, let people keep posting their question as long as they're not spamming. I don't see them anyway, so it's up to them. I don't see them when I'm shuffling. I don't see them, but it keeps the chat going, my sweetheart. Okay, by telling people to stop and whatever, you know, it's chance whose question I see when I look up. So let them just keep doing it as long as it's not one after the other and they're spamming. Then you can sit them in timeout. Okay, so for you, Alicia, you know, he has got a lot of beautiful feelings for you here. He is really thinking about you, wanting to talk to you. Okay, he does appreciate you. Are you appreciating yourself? Where are your thoughts when you think about the connection? Is it in lack, I don't have? When's it going to happen? You're causing a time delay, or are you, you know, in the feeling that we are such a loving couple? Of course he loves me. We contact each other every day to get the momentum going. Is your energy repelling him or bringing him towards you? Because he wants to come forward here. So look at what story you're telling yourself in that inner conversation that you're having with yourself from the minute you wake up to the minute you go to sleep, and with him. What story are you dwelling in? It is vital. Okay, that is what causes the time delay. If your energy is not in receiving energy and it's in lack energy, he's not here, I don't know what he thinks about me, he's an ex, he is this, he is that, he said this happened, that happened, you're causing a time delay. He's ready to come forward, so shift your energy. If you are not in the right energy. If you are, then it's going to come in. Okay. Red Rose. Can I ask Atty feels about me? He is a friendly acquaintance. Nietzsche, just looking at your question, what kind of person will I marry? Sorry, I don't do questions like that. I don't get readings like that, so I couldn't tell you, my lovely. You'll have to go to another reader. For you, Red Rose, Spirit is saying here, he wants to reveal something to you here, something that he needs to release here. So it may be that he has, this can come out sometimes if somebody does have feelings for you. With the water drops, water is emotions. Okay. It may be that he's just saying that he's just come out of something, and he's just in general conversation, he might just say something like, I'm not really ready for a relationship with anybody, just talking. But you are the magician, and he is your reflection. Everyone is you pushed out. Okay, so if you want it to be something more, or you want him to see you as a friend or value you and respect you, then what story are you telling yourself? Everybody acts on the story where your mind is telling that story. Are you thinking, oh, he'll only ever see me as a friend? He's probably not interested in somebody like me romantically. Then change the story. You're the magician. You're the only operant power in your consciousness, your thoughts. No, tarot love, I'm not a gimmick. I'm not an 8-ball, okay? I channel spirit. I don't do yes-no questions. Like I say, I'm not an 8-ball. And also I don't work with the pendulum because I gave up on that years ago because I influenced it. So, whatever. Vicky, my lovely. Ooh. Okay, Vicky, are you in contact with A at the moment? Vicky, are you in contact with A at the moment, my lovely? Okay. Okay. Right, in his energy, a lot of sort of anxiety and possibly depression even here. Feeling very fed up, very low, anxiety and the Ten of Swords here. So for me, I'm getting the feeling with this card, which I've not got before, is when you sort of get knocked down so far that you can't be asked to get back up again. Okay, you're up, you get knocked down, you get up again, you get knocked down, you get up again, you get knocked down, and then you think, what's the fucking point? Okay, I may as well just stay wallowing here. So he's feeling very down, very stressed, very anxious, and very negative at the moment in his environment, wherever he is. But he is picking up on you calling him in. Okay, so Spirit is saying, don't give up, keep attracting him to you. Okay, we're guiding him back to you here. So that always indicates when it's coming out in their energy that they're picking up on it. Yes, I know you've said you're in no contact. So where, you know, what, in no contact, wherever he is, he's feeling very anxious, very down. Okay, but you're attracting him to you is working, Spirit is saying. So don't stop doing it. Arguments, feeling stressed. So this could be you. Are you still going over the old story in your head? Are you still arguing with him in your head? Are you going over old arguments in your head? Are you worrying? Are you stressing here? It may be that he's doing it if you're not doing it, okay? He is wanting to reveal something to you though, okay? But he's got a little bit of pride stuck in the way there. So don't use that as a limiting belief. Shift that. Remember, anything a reader tells you, you have the ultimate power to shift it. I don't like that, right? So you change it. So he's not got any pride getting in the way. Okay, he is ready to come forward and tell me how he feels because he loves me, etc., etc. Okay, for you, house here. So perhaps he's been wanting to come to you, or you've been thinking about going to him. Perhaps he's been driving past your house. So there's something about a house here. You may be thinking of selling your house or moving. Let go of control issues. Allow it to unfold naturally. There are major changes. Okay, this card for me, the light's on. Okay, so changes are happening. You're not in the dark anymore. Changes are happening. For you here, the advice for you is to keep believing in this, you know, but stop looking for it. If you're looking for it, you are not living in the end. You can't look for something you're supposed to have. So Spirit is saying, what brings you what you want is the faith, the trust, and the belief. If you keep looking for it in the 3D, you're causing a time delay. Put into practice what you've been taught from the channel. Okay, Spirit is saying, you are the ultimate operant power. You are in charge of what happens. Nobody has free will in your consciousness unless you give them free will. Stop giving him options in your head. There is no other option other than he is your loving, doting man. He is head over heels in love with you. End of. You're a beautiful couple together. Anything else, there's, you know, stop doing multiple choice for him. You're the operant power. The buck stops with you, is what it says in the book with this. Okay? So, my lovelies, whatever he is going through at the moment, it doesn't matter. Current circumstances don't matter. It's showing you that you need to still shift your energies and stop going over any old stories. Stop giving him options in your head. Yes, but, you know, I love him, but, or if only, or how, or when. Stop it. You don't give options. You are the sovereignty, the operant power. Only you have free will in your consciousness. So if you want him, he's yours. Believe in it. Stop looking for it. Put the work in and know that the buck stops with you. Doesn't stop with him, stops with you. Everything is feedback. Remember that, Vicky. Everything is feedback for you to tweak, not to have a meltdown about it. You are the only operant power. You know, look at Wendy Ann, who's, you know, finally got to see her blokey this week. All the work she's done. And it's paid off. 18 months no contact before she came across me, and within 7 months now they're meeting up. Okay, I mean, they've been in contact longer because she couldn't see him because of the COVID. It is up to you, my lovely. Okay, MBB. Okay, so for you, MBB, look, he does love you. Okay, this card for me is on par with the Two of Cups. Okay, he loves you very, very much. But because you're overthinking and stressing, it's making him. Remember, your thoughts are like post-it notes. Okay, your thoughts about people, stick to them like post-it notes. So he's an arse. That post-it notes stick to him, so he's got to act an arse. He is inconsistent. This is ridiculous. Stop it. Okay? Spirit is saying stop judging. You're judging yourself, you're judging him, you're judging the situation. So all these post-it notes are sticking on him and he doesn't know where he is. So he's become withdrawn again. Okay, he wants to offer you something more secure. You've got a past life connection. Doesn't always have to be as lovers, okay? You can be from the same soul group. You can have your birth together. But Spirit is saying here, look, it's going to happen in an unexpected way. So stop trying to focus on the how and the when. See yourself as already being that beautiful couple instead of MBB, who is single and dealing with an arse who is inconsistent. Okay, your thoughts create what happens. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening through you. You are creating with your mind. Your thoughts, your beliefs, your assumptions, your opinions, your judgment. So change the story. In all the coaching that I do, I always say, change the story. I give them affirmations to do, script, visuals, so that you are only lined up with you and him in a loving relationship if that's what you want. Any other thoughts that are not lining up with, he's my loving, doting man, he's loyal and faithful to me, he's crazy head over heels in love with me, I am irresistible, I am beautiful, I am irreplaceable, I am unforgettable, we are in a loving, solid relationship. Anything else that is not those thoughts through the day, that's what you've got to kick out and replace with a positive of what you do want to be seeing and not what you don't. Okay, he does love you. He wants to be with you here. Okay, but stop judging this. Stop judging yourself. Stop judging him. Stop judging the relationship. Hey, you got communication. See it as a positive. Be grateful that you got communication. It can grow. Okay? All you got to do, sit there quietly and say, do I want to focus my energy on stuff I don't want? Because where you focus is what you're going to get. So are you sat there going over all the negatives, all the worst case scenarios? Then my lovely, that's what you're going to get. You can't expect to see the new if you're still going over and flogging the dead horse. Because where you focus your energy is what you're going to get. So focus on what you do want so that you start getting it, my lovely. I want you to think of those thoughts. Okay, every time you have a thought, remember, imagine that it's like an email or a text going and sticking to him. So if you're saying a negative thought about him in your head, it's stuck to him and he has to reflect it back to you. Your outside world is a mirror of you. Okay? Melissa, my lovely, what is your question? Hello to all of you in the chat. Let's smash that like button so that it raises more profile on YouTube of the channel. Even if you don't get anything from it, somebody else might. Right, I'm just waiting for Melissa's question. Melissa, where is your question, my lovely? Because you've paid for a reading. To skip the queue. Or to guarantee a reading, sorry. Thank you for those likes. Right, Addison, can you keep an eye out for Melissa? Because I'm not seeing her question. All right, okay. It's all right. We found her. I'm wondering where I should take my life right now with my new freedom career-wise. Okay, well, I don't have any cards that are going to say you're going to be an artist, you're going to be a decorator, you're going to be a optician, you're going to be a policewoman or whatever. Okay, so I can only give you guidance in 3 cards, what Spirit is telling you. Okay. Right. All very poor, low vibrational thoughts here. This card, 5 of Pentacles, financial money going out. Okay. But you're asking for help and nobody's giving you anything here. So you may be worrying about the financial impact on you having your financial freedom, and again feeling a bit insecure here. Again, nobody listening to you. So I feel that perhaps you've got an idea or you're wanting money for a business idea, but nobody seems to be listening to you, or whatever it is. Don't focus on the negatives, focus on the positives. The Devil, this Devil card, again, lower vibrational energy, and she's handcuffed here. So are you limiting yourself in some way, my lovely? Okay, are you limiting yourself, like a bit like, well, better the devil I know, staying in your comfort zone instead of stepping out of your comfort zone? With this card, the chariot talks about decisions, but the horses are pulling in 2 different directions. So you're driving the chariot, you're in charge. Which way do you want to go? What feels right in your heart? Your heart is your true sat-nav, your ego is not. Okay, remember, you are energy. Where you focus your energy, your thoughts, your feelings, what you're going around talking about is what you're going to get. So are you focusing on worrying, stressing, which isn't going to get you what you want? Are you putting limits on yourself? Or are you going to say, no, I can do everything? Okay, so you might start to worry as time goes on, but like I say, I don't have any decks of cards, and I've never come across any, actually. I haven't personally seen any that says, oh, you're going to be a doctor or whatever, and I wouldn't rely on that anyway. So don't limit yourself, don't worry about money, don't feel that nobody's listening to you. You're in full control. You're the one in the driver's seat, okay? Follow what your heart is telling you and you will get there. Ask your higher self as well when you go to bed at night. Higher self, what do I need to know? Show me a sign. You'll see signs. Okay. Sherlock, where is my connection with Vidisha? Okay. He is definitely on his thinking about you here. Okay. He's not very happy where he is. He could be with somebody else or parents or somebody getting on to him here. This card with the lion is usually, you know, it's aggressive, it's roaring. So this is like he wants a new start, a new beginning. He's not happy. Somebody could be getting on his case, nagging him, arguing with him, whatever here. He is on the spiritual journey back to you. So for you, you know, your connection, the coins are your emotional security in this case, not financial security. Invest in your emotional security so that you can reap the harvest. You can harvest and plow those fields. Okay. So just keep investing in the thoughts that are going to grow into what you want to see in the 3D. Okay. Stop looking at the 3D. Stop focusing on lack. The more you're focusing on what you don't have, the more you're keeping it in place. You're causing the time delay. As soon as you start saying to yourself, bringing in that loving energy attracts lack energy, desperate, needy energy. Where is it? How's it going to happen? Energy, old story energy keeps it away for longer. Shift your energy. Start to give that loving energy. Start to feel like you're in that loving relationship. Close your eyes. Hear him talking to you. He's with you. Separation is just an illusion. He's still with you in energy. We're all connected with energy. Again, another card showing me that, you know, he wants to be with you here. So start opening up energetically, getting rid of any old story and bringing it in. Don't worry about the how and the when. You don't need to babysit the universe. You just plant your seed and it will grow. Okay. Tammy. Okay. Tammy, You are the one holding his heart. Okay, he wants to make that decision. He's feeling more balanced. He wants to make the decision. You're the one holding his heart. But again, your energy is keeping him away from you. You cannot call him in this energy. It just causes a time delay. Okay, swords pinning you down with the heart beside you, feeling heartbroken. How much longer? When's it going to happen? Oh, but he's doing this and he's doing that, and everybody's telling me this and everybody's telling me that. Nobody has free will in your consciousness. If you keep giving your power away, my lovely, you cannot expect him to come in. Even if he did, it will just fall apart again. If you're still in this lack energy and not in your power, you're nowhere near in your power, my lovely. So even if he turned up on your doorstep today, probably within a week, within a month, you'll just be arguing. It will go back to how it was before, because you're not in your power. You're giving your power to him and to the circumstances, and you're causing the time delay. Shift your energy. Okay, Kelly. Okay, Kelly, keep putting the work in. Okay, it doesn't stop. You gotta, you know, even a machine needs maintaining. You gotta oil it. You gotta maintain it. Okay, the work doesn't stop, so keep going. Spirit is saying here. You know, man holding heart. Funny how woman came out before. Man holding heart. You've got his heart. He's, you know, he's got your heart. You've got his heart. Here, he is still struggling. So see that as something that you need to flip. Where are your thoughts? Totally on what you want, or are you still slipping into old thoughts? You can't be in two. Okay? So keep going. Ignore the 3D. Stay in your bubble. Looking away. Only focusing on your heart's desire here. That is your truth, not the 3D. The 3D is old thoughts. And your self-concept. You know, even if you're just saying, look, I'm irresistible. I am irreplaceable. I'm unforgettable. Okay, I always get what I want. Start, you know, general readings, general affirmations, self-concept affirmations. I am good enough. I always get what I want, etc., etc. It's not just all about him. Good, good, good. Then perhaps he's just struggling with other people around him, or in his own thoughts there as well, right? Baby boo. Okay, so baby boo for you. We've got arguments in his energy. So whether he is expecting you two to have an argument like you might have done before, so he's a little bit sort of expecting it. He's definitely, you know, woman holding heart. You've definitely got his heart here. But this is concerned. Perhaps you had little conversations, chats, and you are bringing up old shit. Why? Spirit is saying. How can you expect to see new if you're going straight back into old? In case you are doing that, okay? You know, perhaps he's got other people around him who are arguing and he's involved with arguments, somebody else. In your energy, right, okay, he's trying you. Okay, good. But again, just because you don't react to him, it doesn't mean that you react inside by what you're thinking. Okay, you've got to cut those thoughts down. You're the one throwing the dice. You're in control of your future here. Okay, nobody and nothing else, not him. He has no free will in your consciousness. So keep saying to yourself, no, I am the operant power. Only I have free will. What I say goes. Only I decide in your head. Okay, reject. We have the choice to reject or accept shit. Okay, if you don't like it, reject it in your head. Reject. I'm not having that. I'm the operant power. I'm the only one with free will in my consciousness. Therefore, he is loving me. I am beautiful. I am irresistible. Okay, everything that you want as if you already have it. You're rolling the dice. It's in your hands. Okay, Iona. Okay, now Iona, the Queen of Pentacles for me, okay, is either a mother, a female relative, a female friend, or a lover. Okay, this person is trying to hold him back in some way. Okay, trying to, here he is, not listening. Okay, but they're nagging, they're controlling, they're trying to keep a hold of him here. But he wants to offer you the security, the emotional security. Okay, so whoever this person is around him, he's not listening to them anymore. He's wanting to offer you the security here, Iona. Okay. Okay, Sanch, my lovely. Okay. In his energy, still in sort of no contact here with this card, keeping you out in the cold here. But this card for me is like the Two of Cups. Okay, he's, you know, you're not looking at him, but he's looking down at you here. Okay, so he has noticed, you know, he is aware of how he feels about you. But you've got to remember in your energy that you are the magician. You're the only one creating your consciousness, your 3D shit. Okay, so what do you want to be seeing? Start seeing it as if you already have it. It's up to you. Okay, where are your thoughts? You're the only one causing the time delay. So what are you wanting? You're wanting him to contact you. So start affirming, he contacts me every day. I love that we are in constant communication. He's always so chatty. He's blowing up my phone. He's blowing up my tweets. He's doing this. He's doing that. Okay. Start feeling as if you're already communicating for it to become real. When it feels real in here, it will get pushed out into the 3D and you will see it for real. We're all connected by energy. There is no separation. The only separation is there because you keep focusing on it. What you focus on grows. Right, Sasha. Okay, here again, you're sort of watching, you're looking. You cannot look for something you're supposed to already have. You're closed off again. Okay, you're being guarded, you're closed off here, and Spirit is saying, look, trust. You've got to take that leap of faith and trust. Okay? Remember, it's not seeing is believing, it's believing is seeing. If you're waiting to see it, you're going to be waiting a long time, my lovely. Trust. You don't need to babysit the universe. If you've done the magic within, then trust and let the universe do the magic for you. It's guaranteed what you want is already yours. Okay, you're not making anything happen. You are just lining your thoughts up to it. Okay? Leo, does you see the future with you? Okay, well, I don't go into the future. People get married and it ends in divorce, so I don't go that far. So let's just look at current energies. Okay, 2 cards for me, Leo, that signify a stalemate situation. Okay, stalemate situation in his energy and a stalemate situation in yours. Undecided. Which way do I go? Which way is this going to go? So because you're not 100% clear, it's causing a stalemate situation. Also, we have false person. Now, this could be literally false people around you, both, one of you, okay, or both of you. It could be that you're just, you know, he's hurt you before, so you are going over the old story. How can I trust him? Can I trust him? Okay, so if that is the case, you have to shift those thoughts. I can't tell you what's going to happen in the future because it's just a stalemate situation between you at the moment, my lovely. So where are your thoughts? Where is your energy? What are you focusing on? A problem? A circumstance? Old story? Because if you are, then how can the new come in? If you're not lined up to the new. We're all like a radio, scanning the airwaves. We're all connected by energy. Okay, so at the moment, you're tuned into a radio station that you don't want to listen to. I don't know why I'm listening to this radio station. It's giving me a load of shit. I don't like what I'm hearing. Well, change channel. Search for a radio station that is matching the frequency of what you do want to be seeing in your life. What you want already exists. It's there for you to have, my lovely. Okay? Okay. Jaded. Excuse me. What's the current energy for Sag? So this is Jaded's. Okay, so in his energy, pretty good, to be honest. You know, thinking very positively. You're his wish fulfilled. If you're in no contact, then he wants to talk to you. He's thinking about contacting you here, you know, wanting to be with you here. I always see this as a lovely home glowing energy. So, you know, wanting to be with you here. He may feel a little bit stuck in a situation that he can't see his way out of, or just tied up in his thoughts still. Are you, again, you're connected by energy. So where are your thoughts? Your thoughts are like post-it notes that go and stick on people. You're an ass. I can't trust you. You'll probably hurt me again. What are you doing? Do you even like me? You know, make sure that the post-it notes that are being stuck on people, okay, is ones that you want to see reflected back to you, okay? Value in yourself. What story are you saying about yourself as well? Right, okay. Blue Earth. Joshua to Blue Earth. Brr. Okay, Blue Earth, are you in no contact? Okay. Yes, no contact. Okay. This can be somebody who's around him. So say if he is with somebody else and you know he went off with somebody else or he's got somebody in the meantime, okay, then this indicates that there's no feelings there with that person, okay. If there isn't anybody else or you're not sure, okay, then it can be that he's still got negative thoughts about you here in some way. This card for me is blocked, you know, not being able to say how he feels, or, you know, not communicating here. You're here and he's down here, blocked in the middle here, okay. So I'm not really picking up on his energy, I can't say, because Spirit's brought that out. So again, everybody is a reflection of you. The door to personal healing and happiness is open, okay. It could be just somebody who's talking negative around him then, or he's perhaps, you know, how long have you been in no contact? Have you been in no contact for a while? Perhaps he's worried that if he comes back, you're going to cut him out because you may have moved on. Okay. A lot of people don't realize this. Okay. When you've been in no contact for a long while, your person will probably just test the waters with something very minimal, like hi. Okay. Because to them, they're not going to rush in and say, oh my God, I love you, I really miss you. Some people do, but others don't. In case you say, hang on a minute, I've moved on, Buster. Okay, you long out the picture. Okay, or I don't have any feelings for you. I've moved on. Sorry, I've got somebody else, or I've just moved on. I don't want you. What you did to me. So he may be scared of coming forward. Okay, because he's not sure how you're going to react or whether you've moved on. But the door to happiness and personal healing is on. So again, sending loving energy out. Okay. So what is he blocked from? This is emotions. He can't say how he feels. Okay, even if you were in contact with him, some people can't express how they feel emotionally. They can't find the words. They're just very, you know, a lot of women get frustrated with a lot of men because they're all, I want this fairy tale, and the men are like, I'm not that, you know, I can't express myself like that. Some men are very romantic, others are more practical and can't. Okay, so perhaps he's scared of coming forward because he's not sure how you're going to react at the moment. So again, this card is saying, look, if you want the doors to open, send that loving energy out so that it invites him in. You're connected still. Okay, there's no separation. You're still connected. The 3D is just old thoughts, old shit playing out. He finds you very beautiful. Okay, so I feel that he's just a bit worried about what you're going to say. Whether you've moved on because, you know, he knows that you're beautiful. Perhaps she's got somebody else. Am I going to look an idiot? So start calling him in energetically. He hears you. Okay. Olga. Okay, Olga, I have used all the decks that have liar, false person, deception, or cheat in there, and it hasn't come out. So I'm not going to hang the man because it hasn't come out. He loves you. You're the only woman with his heart. He just finds it very hard work with you, especially if you've got trust issues. He can stand there all day telling you, look, I love you. I'm not interested in anybody else. But if your self-concept about yourself is men always abandon me, men always cheat on me, I can't trust a man because I've been hurt before, then that's your problem, not his. He could stand there all day telling you he loves you, but your belief system is, no, men always cheat on me, or I just know he's up to something, or, you know, he's going to hurt me. He's going to leave me and go off with somebody else. Okay? Start correcting that. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay? So you're feeling insecure because there's a distance between you. You're focusing on the problem. Okay? You're focusing on the problem, the situation, the circumstances. Current circumstances don't matter. You're holding the distance in place. Okay, so stop focusing on things that you don't want to see. Start telling yourself, no, he loves me. He's only got eyes for me. I'm the only woman he's interested in and invested in. Oh, imagine talking to Addison. Hey, you know, Addison saying to you, hey, Olga, what about your visa? Oh, it all went through. We're together now. Okay, now is the time to start shifting your focus and pay attention to the crap that you're telling yourself. Okay? You're making it hard work for yourself. There's a little cat here. Look, trying to get the worker's attention. So what you want is right there, but you're not noticing it. You're just focusing on the crap. Stop doing that, Spirit is saying. You're making it hard work. If he loves you, start changing it, okay? So that you can have what you want here. Scales of justice. Things being balanced in your favor. Give your relationship a chance. Okay? Give your relationship a chance. You're not. You're bringing in all the worst case scenarios, so you're going to see all the worst case scenarios. Where you focus your energy is what grows. Okay, Gabrielle, my lovely. Right, sorry if any of you have been waiting. It is really hit and miss. You can always pay for a 3 cards guaranteed reading. If not, I only see 4 bits in the chat, so it's hit and miss when I've done a reading who I see. But somebody has paid, which is Gabrielle, and they're asking message from Spirit today. Remember, there are other readers probably doing lives if you're fed up waiting in the chat, my lovely. There's always other people doing lives. Or you can pay for a guaranteed reading, or just be patient, my lovely, and hopefully Spirit will choose you. I haven't even seen a question from you, so I can't comment on it. I'm never ignoring anybody. It's literally when I've done a reading who I look up and see. Okay. My lovely, I haven't seen any from you because I literally only can see 4 questions in the chat. And it's literally when I finished a reading who I look at. I'm not looking at the chat when I'm doing shuffling or doing a reading. Okay, Gabrielle, for you, my lovely. The first chakra is your root chakra. Okay, so perhaps you need to balance that, feel grounded. Go for walks, you know, so do some chakra work on your base chakra, especially if you're feeling irritated, tired, unsettled. Okay, then perhaps work on your root chakra, especially if you're wanting a relationship. You know, it doesn't have to be with a lover, it could be with family, friends, work, or whatever. Okay, to be more peaceful here. You are very close to achieving what you want. You know, you've come through the worst. You've only got a short distance to go. But you're a little bit closed off still. You're still a little bit guarded here, holding, you know, not opening your heart area either. So you're a bit closed off here. So start perhaps working on your chakras here, or you're close to what you want, but I feel like you're self-sabotaging here a little bit, Gabrielle. Okay, so work on grounding yourself, even if it's just raising your vibration, going for a walk, meditating, standing barefoot on the earth, listening to high vibe music or whatever. Okay, so really you're close, yet you're a little bit closed off. You're self-sabotaging in some way here. You're closer than you think in whatever it is that you're worrying or stressing about here, or being impatient about. Reshma, okay. Okay, for you, Reshma. Sorry, I had an itchy eyeball. There are problems between him and his wife, okay? You know, he doesn't really want to be there. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of shit going on there. Maybe even legal things, but I don't discuss legal things. We've got contract, we've got her coming out here. So a lot of obstacles between them at the moment, Reshma, okay? The advice between the two of you is, you know, he's yours to have. You can have your Ten of Pentacles, your emotional security with him. He's yours. Okay? Spirit keeps pushing him towards you, but you keep, no, he doesn't love me. He doesn't show me it. He doesn't love me. And I've spoken to you so many times saying, where your thoughts are is what you're going to get. Your thoughts are like post-it notes that stick to people, and whatever you are assuming has to be true. He's an arse. He doesn't love me. He doesn't do this. He only is after my money, etc., etc., etc. He's got no hope because you've written him such a shit script. Okay, so you're not allowing your heart to open with passion. You're not bringing in loving feelings. You're too focused on her. You're too focused on whether you're a secret. I have no cards that say about a secret, so I couldn't tell you. I doubt if he's probably, you know, if he's mentioned you, it's probably in a business capacity, okay, rather than lovers, because it would upset too many people, okay? It's not because you're a dirty little secret or anything like that. He's just, you know, they're having problems as it is. Again, you know, when you open your heart and bring the love in, he'll be back. Keep telling you, he's yours to have. You're the one that's keeping him away from you because of the story you keep going over in your head. Okay, so have fun with it. Bringing in loving energy, but instead you're too focused on her, what he's doing with her still, how he betrayed you, etc. And you're looking for it all the time. You're reacting to the 3D all the time. It is a reflection. Your outside world is a reflection of you. So if when you don't like things in your outside world, you have to go within and look at the story. From the minute you wake up to the minute you go to bed, your consciousness is creating. You're having that self chat in your head to yourself, to other people. You're the only one keeping it in place, my lovely. Sorry, that's how it is. That is the spiritual law. Until you change it, you're not going to see the changes. You can have 1,000,000 tarot readings for the rest of your life, but he's not going to change until you change the story. And you haven't. Okay, he's there for you to have. You're the one causing the time delay. You're the one playing a victim in your own movie. You're the one playing an extra in his. I cannot say it any other way. I've said it 1,000,000 times. The two of you can be together. You're the only one stopping it, my lovely. It's a law. The law of your beliefs, the law of your assumptions, the law of what you're telling yourself, the story. So Spirit is saying, you know, he's yours. We keep bringing him to you, but you keep repelling him. Okay, so what more can they do? They can bring him back 1,000,000 times, but you're not going to see any changes until you change the story. No, there's no point you connecting with him because you haven't changed the story. You are self-sabotaging, yes. Very much so. Until you change and you feel calm and peaceful and you know it's a done deal within you, you're not going to see the change. You can't. He's a reflection of you. Everybody is a reflection of you. He has no free will in your consciousness. You are the operant power. You know, if you don't believe me, go and look it up on the internet. Go and look it up on YouTube. There's enough people, you know, doing this because it is a law. It's one of the laws of the universe. It is a universal law. That which you assume to be true, that which you're telling yourself is what you're going to get. All day long, you are chatting away to yourself in your head. So what story are you telling yourself? One that you want to be seeing or one that you don't? It's your choice. Okay. Somebody's made a payment here. Alejandro. Sorry, can't say your word. Alejandro. Hello, Wendy, my lovely. How are you? Right, helping hand while I see your question quickly while Hala is going to do this. What's happening in his feelings for you? I assume you're Mina. Are you helping hand? Personal mentoring, one-to-one, I'm pretty quiet on that side at the moment. So are you asking what's helping hand? Sorry, let me get this clear. Are you asking what's happening between you and Shahatara? Not Shahatara at all. You got a T in it at one point and in it. Right, okay. And you're Mina, yes? Neela, I don't know what CCA is. Okay, so is Mina somebody else then? You're asking about him and somebody else because my guides do not answer those questions because I have not had permission. You can go and ask another reader who likes to snoop, but I do not. Right, okay. You've only got 3 cards anyway, helping hand, so it's literally what Spirit gives you. Okay, very good. Okay, you know, wanting to be with you here, wants to be a couple with you, wanting to perhaps propose, wanting to live with you, wanting to be with you, want to be in a relationship with you, thinks the world of you, my lovely. All brilliant cards. Even if you're in no contact. Again, if you're in no contact, then where are your thoughts? Because you're the only one keeping him away from you. He wants to come in. If you're already going out with each other and in a relationship, then it's all very good, my lovely. Right. Neela, I don't have a waiting list, my lovely. Once you've paid and booked for a one-to-one session, it's literally when you're free or when I'm free. Ah, now helping hand. I hope he comes soon with regret. That's what's keeping him away from you then. Because your energy is in resentment, anger, frustration. So you're repelling him. So I doubt if he will come back to you very soon, because your energy is not in loving energy. It's in, you better fucking apologize or I'm going to rip your head off. When you give loving energy, he's automatically going to come back in and apologize. But if you're holding on to, he'd better come back and he'd better be sorry for what he's done, that is resentment, and it is a very damaging emotion that is keeping him from you. So he wants to come forward, okay, but he's not. So go to my Get Them Back playlist. At the top of the playlist is a video that will help you. Okay. Valen, does my ex-Sag still have feelings towards me and thinks about me currently? No contact. You're a Sag. Oh. Okay, for any of you who are going around getting readings, okay, or getting readings, or just in your everyday thoughts, when you are wanting somebody back in your life, wondering how they think or feel about you, stop calling them an ex. Because you are keeping them in place as an ex. How can they be in a loving relationship with you if you keep calling them an ex? Okay, drop the ex. It's something that is a block. Okay, it's causing a block. So Valen, stop calling her your ex. Just say, what's the energies between me and my Sag? You're wanting a relationship with them, right? So stop calling them an ex. Remember, I am a mindset coach. Have been for many years, so I know how the mind works. I know what hinders. I know what brings it through. Plus, being on the spiritual side as well, I know when your energies are blocking things and keeping it away from you. Because most of the times I do readings where your person wants to contact you, wants to be with you, but your energy is repelling energy for most of you. This is talking to a lot of you in here. Okay. Yeah, they got a lot of feelings for you, a lot of loving feelings. Look at all the pinkness. There's no dark clouds. It's all yummy feelings. The two of you here, like these two lilies. Okay, a lot of emotions for you here. Yeah, but because you're indecisive, she's indecisive. Your thoughts, like I keep saying, are like post-it notes. You're connected by energy. Okay, you're connected by energy. There is no separation. Separation is just an illusion. Okay, you're connected still, but because you're wavering in your thoughts, you're calling her an ex. I bet she doesn't want to be with me. I doubt she even remembers me. I bet she's moved on or whatever. Okay, you're indecisive, so she's indecisive. She's got all this love and feelings for you, but you're closing the door. Okay, your energy is not in the right place. So let's look at your energy in this. What you want is always already yours to have, or else you would not have the desire. If you had no interest in her, you would not be thinking about her. Okay, you would not be wanting her. Your desires are there for you to have. It's already done. But you're not lining up with it. Again, going back to my, the scenario of the radio. You're tuned into the wrong frequency. You're not into the frequency of what you want to be listening to. You're just telling yourself a load of crap every day, listening to some radio channel that you don't want to listen to. The radio channel being your own inner conversation, your own thoughts, your ego. Yeah, you're in control of your destiny. Nothing outside of you. You got the dice to roll. So where are you going to roll those lucky dice? Focus on what you want and feel as if you already have it. The Get Them Back playlist will help you. There's videos in there from my other channel as well, which is my mentoring side. Or come and join in on Instagram. Go and listen to all the lives I've done on there of mentoring. There are loads of tips. Okay. All right. VS. Okay, right. He definitely thinks the world about you. Okay, definitely thinks the world of you. Wants to offer you something more secure here. Okay, there may be something that he's shielding you from. Not in a negative way, in a nasty way, but just like something that he feels that he's got to solve on his own. And he's trying to protect you from it. Okay, so it could be a family situation. It could be something here. Okay, it may be that you are always thinking he's sneaking around and up to something and not giving you what you want. Well, change that, because he does think the world of you and he does want to offer you something more secure. Remember, your thoughts are like post-it notes that stick to people. So if you're thinking, oh, he's up to something, he never opens up to me, then he's not going to, okay? Because that is your assumption, and your assumptions are what manifests. Okay, it is the law, that which you assume to be true. So change the story if that is the case. If you're perfectly fine, you don't think he's up to anything, you know, you're not thinking anything like that, then it's something that he feels that he wants to try and solve on his own, okay, and keeping you out of it to protect you here. But he does think the world of you, and he does want to offer you something more secure. Gabby, may I know Maxim's feelings and actions towards you? Again, lots of emotions for you as well. See that jump out. Right. Wanting to be with you here. A lot of loving feelings for you. Yeah, wanting things to grow. Look at this little acorn. Okay, what grows from little acorns? Mighty oak trees. What are trees? They're solid, putting down roots together. Okay, so he definitely wants to be with you here. So let's look at your energy. Are you in receiving energy or repelling energy? Because if he's wanting to come forward, depends what story you're still going over and telling yourself. Yeah, you've got to turn your back on the emotions that are not serving you. Okay, so when you wake up, what do you tend to start thinking? Okay, oh, he cares. You can have him. You're the only one telling yourself a shit story. He doesn't love me. He doesn't want to be with me. So much time has gone past. He obviously doesn't want to be with me. No, he does love you. He wants a new start with you, but your energy is keeping him away from you. Okay, so go to my Get Them Back playlist and start shifting your energy. Okay, because Spirit is saying you've got to turn your back on the emotions and the thoughts that you're having that is not serving you, because it's in repelling energy. You're not bringing him to you, you're keeping the door shut. Okay, Dana, J, feelings and thoughts towards you. Wendy Ann, how's it going? Are you having fun? Is it all wonderful? Right, Dana, this is yours. Or Dana. Okay. Are you in contact or no contact, Dana? Gabrielle, did you pay for a reading before? I can't remember. You can pay for another reading. But if you've already had a reading, then I tend to try and get as many people done who haven't. But if you pay for one, then I've got to do one. So, Dana, are you in contact or no contact? No contact. Okay. Well, he's wanting to come in. Okay. This card for me is him wanting to offer you this security. Pentacles for me are emotional or financial, where you're not after his money. You're wanting the emotional security when he didn't give you it before. Okay. He's doing a lot of reflecting, a lot of thinking. In your energy, make sure that you're having fun in your energy, bringing loving energy in. Too many of you keep your person away because you're in lack energy, needy energy, desperate energy. That's why I've got the Get Them Back playlist, to help you all to shift your energy into a loving energy, a gratitude energy that brings your person towards you instead of keeping them from you. So many readings I'm doing where your person wants to come forward, but you're the one causing the obstacle because you're focusing on what you don't have, and it's causing a time lag. So Spirit is saying he wants to come forward. He is really reflecting and really thinking about you here. So shift your energy to feeling good energy And the Get Them Back playlist will help you do that. Oh my God, he loves me. We are in such a beautiful relationship. I am absolutely irresistible. I'm unforgettable. He's blowing up my phone. He's all, you know, I'm all he thinks about all day. He's head over heels, crazy in love with me. But all of you are sat there going, he's not here. I'm upset. I miss him so much. When's he going to ring me? How is he going to ring me? What's he think about me? How's he feeling about me? So it's keeping your person away. Not just you, Donna, I mean in general. Okay, Spirit will spurt out a load to get through to as many people that the only person keeping you stuck from your person is yourselves. All of you think that it's your person that has to change. There is no one to change but self, because your story that you're going over every day in your heads is what's keeping the same shit in place. Okay? And Wendy Ann has just, you know, met back up with her SP after being in no contact for a long time. She came across my channel, she shifted her energy, and boom, she got her person back. Go to the Get Them Back playlist. Any of you who are wanting your person back, go to the Get Them Back playlist. That's what it's there for. Okay, it's there to help you all to shift your energy. There are two of the spiritual laws. The law of attraction. Are you attracting your person to you, or are you in lower energy that is keeping them from you? So you have to check where your energy is. The second one, the law of your beliefs, your assumptions, what you're telling yourself. If you are assuming your person doesn't want you, they're in no contact with you, all the old story, they did this, they did that, that's what you're getting. Because that is your assumption. Assume what you want to be seeing. We're in a loving relationship. He's head over heels in love with me. He can't take his eyes off me. I'm the only person he's interested in. Okay, we are in a loving, beautiful relationship. Stay in those thoughts and it will be reflected back to you in the 3D. You'll get it. I'm not a coach for nothing, okay? There's people that have come to me in a what seems a hopeless situation is never a hopeless situation. Current circumstances do not matter. They can be changed in an instant. Your person could wake up tomorrow morning and say, you know what, I want to be with you. I can't stay away from you any longer. Shift your story. And Magdalene, that's why. It's not about standing in. Yes, you can set boundaries, but your story that you're telling yourself is why he blocked you. You don't need to react and argue in the 3D. Change your thoughts. So let's have a look. You can set boundaries when it is, you can even revise. Revision is really strong. Okay, you can just say to yourself, no, that never happened. Okay, and you can go back to where you were telling him, you know, communication, please. Okay, but no, you had an argument, or whatever, you said it in a way that you didn't like, so block. Yeah, didn't like what he heard. Finding out something he didn't like it. It's not, you've got to shift your thoughts. Remember, your thoughts are like post-it notes. So all this time you've been holding on to, he doesn't contact me, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. So he's going to react in that way because that's the post-it note. Instead, you should have been focusing on, oh my God, he contacts me every single day. He's always blowing up my phone, telling me how much he loves me. We're in constant, healthy communication. We're in a loving relationship. But no, you've been focusing on, he doesn't fucking contact me. This is winding me up. Okay, yeah, you didn't get rude. You didn't have an argument, but he went, fuck you then. Because your energy, you were trying to manipulate him in the 3D. Okay, you can set boundaries, but now revise it. Just say to yourself, that never happened. If you focus on it, it's going to grow. So just say to yourself, no, that never happened. We had a loving conversation. He's telling me, I can't wait to talk to you again. I love talking to you. I love being with you. We're in such a beautiful relationship. Okay, but at the moment, fuck you. Doesn't matter whether you were rude or not. You don't have to be rude. It's your thoughts. You've been spending however many days, however many weeks getting more frustrated that he is in inconsistent communication. So you've been dwelling in thoughts that have repelled him from you. He has to act the part you've given him. So because you've been dwelling on it and you haven't flipped your thoughts to, we're always in loving communication, ignoring the 3D so that you're getting that what's in here is what's real. The 3D is old thoughts. So there you go. He acted the part out to your assumptions because you've been focusing on that. It's simple. The law of assumption is something you do every day. It's what you've done since you were little. That which you assume to be true is what you're going to get. So you've been assuming he's inconsistent with communication. He's not making me a priority. He probably doesn't even care that much. So boom, there you go. Yeah, he finds you very beautiful. Okay, so he wants to be with you, but you've been telling yourself, you've given him a shit part in your movie, in other words. Rewrite the part for him. Let's just pull in some advice for you here, as it's only 3 cards. Go to the Get Them Back playlist. Yeah, you've been drowning in your emotions here, letting your emotions get the better of you. Go to my Get Them Back playlist. You will see videos in there from my other channel, or even on my home tab underneath the videos you will see recommended channel or something like that. Okay, go to my other channel. That's where I talk about all the how to shift your energy and shift your thoughts. That's all law of assumption stuff on there, because you're doing it every day. People don't realize. People are just sat there telling themselves a whole load of shit and wonder why nothing's changing, or why that person is still treating them like crap. Because that is your assumption. People are just characters in your movie. You're writing the part for them. Okay. Gabrielle, what's your other question, my lovely? And then somebody else has paid as well. Hang on. Gabrielle, what's your question, my lovely? And then I've got Valerie's question as well, a different Valerie. So Wendy Ann, how's it been going? Has it been everything that you've wanted? Has it been as good as we've been imagining? Hello, Valerie. I'm just waiting for Gabrielle to post her question, my lovely. She's just paid before you. It's been amazing. Good, good, good. So pleased for you. You're welcome, Valerie. We're not seeing it, Gabrielle. Try doing it in bits, not as a whole. Or reword it. Oh, back. Pardon me. Ace Z, I'm still pending, correct. What do you mean, my lovely? I don't keep a list. I don't have a list. No, Gabrielle, we're not seeing it, my lovely. I don't want to do, I want to try and wait for Gabrielle's because it's only 3 cards, whereas yours is a bigger one. Yours is 10 cards. Stephanie, I can't answer that question, my lovely, because I don't have cards that indicate you dancing or singing. It will just be general advice, and it's usually, in that case, what is your heart telling you? So what is your heart's desire? Do you want to do dancing or singing? General on love. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's clarify that. Okay, here we have the Gabrielle for you. You're expecting, you know, what are you waiting for? A watched pot doesn't boil. Okay, so Spirit is saying if you're sat there watching and waiting, then a watched pot doesn't boil here. Follow your intuition. What is your heart telling you, not your ego mind here? Finances and career might be that you meet somebody in the workplace. Okay. But things being favorable for you. So if you're waiting for a particular person, then what is your heart telling you? Okay, are you perhaps being too serious? Are you thinking about the financial side of stuff? It may be somebody you've fallen for at work, okay, but the scales are balanced in your favor. If you're not waiting for anybody, or, you know, in particular, I can't remember your other question. If you're not waiting for a particular person, then follow your intuition. You could meet somebody in the workplace or school or whatever you go to and do in the day, okay? But there is a favorable outcome no matter what. I don't do timings, so I can't give you a timing because the timing is up to yourselves. Okay. Right, okay. Okay, then if you're waiting for your specific person, a watched pot doesn't boil. Start, you know, have you been neglecting your perhaps work or something as well? You know, it's sort of a serious card. It's the serious one in the Romance Angels. Are you being too serious? Are you sat there just waiting and waiting, checking your phone every day? You know, how's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Stop doing that. It causes a time delay. You will have your favorable outcome if you shift your energy. So again, the Get Them Back playlist will help you. Right, okay. Going back to Ace Z, I haven't got anybody, I haven't had anybody who's paid today who's been pending, my lovely. Let me just log into PayPal, but I haven't had any notification come through in an email saying that somebody's paid and it's pending. No, my lovely, I haven't got any payment through from you at all. Everybody that I've got through in PayPal, I've already done the readings for. So can you check your PayPal? Because it's not even come through as pending. There's nothing at all. You don't exist. You're not here, I'm afraid. So hence the fact I've not seen you. Right, okay. Coming back to Valerie, my lovely. Taurus first. let's have a look at the situation between you and Taurus. Oops. Okay, just Valerie quickly with the Taurus situation. I feel that he wants to come back. Okay, he definitely wants to come back. At the time he went, I feel that he thought it was the right thing to do to get more balanced in his life. Okay, so sometimes say things were really intense between you. One of you can't, you know, that usually the one that dissolves the relationship is the one who's like, perhaps this is too good to be true, or this is too intense, or whatever. Okay, and they have to go off and phew, I need time to breathe. Okay, but I feel here, you know, we've got here that he wants to come back in. He wants to be yours and he wants union. So I wouldn't be surprised if at some point he turns up again. So I feel that, you know, it wasn't anything personal. It was just that he thought it was the right thing to do at the time, to work on himself, get his head straight. And now he's realizing he's missing you and he wants to come back. It's your choice whether you have him back or not. Okay. You asked what his energy was, and that's what I'm getting here from him. So let's go to the other one. Right, let's do that one first. Buddy, pat, pat, pat. Time is irrelevant. My lovely, it doesn't matter if you've not heard from this person for 10 years, 30 years. Time is an illusion. It makes no difference. When you're holding on to time, you're making it a problem. Okay? It's only humans who invented time, not the universe, not spirit. You're holding on to that. Oh, but it's been months. You know, it's been months of no contact. So you're focusing on that. So you're keeping the time stuck. Okay, so I can't say if you're going to get married. Okay, again, it is your choice. If you are assuming that you will never get married, then you'll probably never get married. If you're assuming, of course I'm going to get married one day, of course I'm going to meet the love of my life, then you'll get married. It's your assumptions and beliefs that create. Okay, with the other one, okay, your son's father, okay, he's not happy where he is. Whatever he's doing in his life, he's not as happy as he makes out here. Okay, he could be with another partner who's on his case all the time. Okay, he's not very happy, or just his family getting on to him or whatever here. Perhaps you are on his case. He's definitely thinking about you. Okay, there's definitely chemistry, more than I think you realize. Okay, there's a strong magnetic attraction between you. So Spirit is saying, you're wiser now. You're writing your story. What characters are you giving in your movie? You're the writer. You're the director. The universe is the producer. And it's going to happen in an unexpected way if that's what you want. If you want to be with him, you can be with him. You just have to change the story that you're telling yourself. The same with number one. You can have whichever one you want. You can have whoever you want. You're the one writing the story. Why do you think people do scripting? They write in a book as if they've already got what they want. Today, SP and I had an amazing day, or they've just got married, like a week after their wedding or whatever, okay? There's enough videos on YouTube where people have said, everything I've scripted came true. Okay, you're writing your story because you don't have to script. Wendy Ann, who's in the chat, not Wendy H, but Wendy Ann, who's just flying back from meeting up with her SP. She was in no contact for 18 months or more. Okay, she started scripting and now they're in contact. She's just met up with him. Okay, so what story are you writing for yourself? What characters are you giving your people to play? Somebody who doesn't love you, somebody who's still hung up on a fight, somebody who's in no contact. You're the one writing their part. Remember, your thoughts are like post-it notes that stick to people. So if you want your person to do something, you have to send out thoughts that is making them do something. They're constantly contacting me. They're head over heels in love with me. I'm all they think about all day. Okay, I'm irresistible. I'm irreplaceable. I'm unforgettable. But you just don't work out the how and the when. That's why all these doors are here. You could be sat by your phone, you go out for a walk and you bump into them somewhere else, okay, where you've spent months checking your phone every day. The how and the when, not your concern. All you got to do is write your story as if you've already got it. It will come to you. That's all it is your fears keeping you in place. We're only born with two fears. The fear of being dropped and the fear of loud noises. The rest are all just ones that you've brought in yourself. And you can change them. All you got to do is change your mindset. The Spirit is saying it's safe for you to love. It's not, it can be that easy, but a lot of people, ego wants to come in. Don't forget, you got your fear or flight part of your, fight or flight part of your brain. So when you've been hurt and you're then trying to change the story, your brain is coming in, your ego part saying, yeah, but hang on a minute, this person hurt you. Oh no, men always hurt you. Or, oh no, you can't trust men because you've had Joe and Fred who shit on you before. Okay, so it tries to come in and persuade you not to carry on with your way of thinking, but you just slam those thoughts down and you keep on your story as if you've already got it, and it will come to you. It has to. The outside world is just a reflection of you. It is the spiritual law. Then always tell yourself it's easy. Everything always works out in my favor. I always get what I want. Everything always shows up for me easily and effortlessly. Again, if it's your assumption that something is hard, then it's going to be hard because that's what you're assuming. Or it's difficult. It's difficult, so it's going to always be difficult because that's your assumption. So change it. Everything has an opposite. It's easy. Everything always comes to me. Okay? Okay. I did do you a reading earlier. You didn't pay for one. Yes, you did pay for one. Hang on. Let me go and have a look. Yes, I did do you a reading earlier. Now I've seen your name. I never saw you in the chat though. I did do it. Can't remember where your reading was. Let's go back a bit. I can't get all the way back in the chat, so. Didn't come up with that name though in the chat. But I remember your name because I said, is it Alejandro or Jandro? No, I can't go all that far back. Now I've seen your payment and your name, I can see who you are, but I can't see in the chat. No, I can't find it back in the chat. So Ace Z, what is your question? There isn't a free list, my lovely, and I've got so many people still waiting, Chloe, that I doubt if I'll have time to answer your question. It is getting late here in the UK as well. Ace Z, what is your question, my lovely? Magdalene, yes, you're after Ace. Okay, Addison, can you chase Ace for their question, please? And while I do the bigger reading for Magdalene, please. Magdalene, what's your question, my lovely? Okay. Right, I'm going to look at your energy because we know from his energy that he wants to come forward. Your person does not have free will. Oh, Ace has just come in, but your person does not have free will. You're the operant power. What you want already exists. So you've got to shift your energy. So I will look at your energy, the advice for you. I'm just going to quickly do a AZ as AZ because they put their question here. I haven't asked about Scorpio though. Ace. Right, okay. Ace, what question did you ask before then? Because I've got 2 payments from you if your name is Alejandro. I've already done one, but I can't remember what your question was. It certainly wasn't about a Scorpio unless it was initials. So what was the other question you asked then? Because I have answered a question from you, but I can't go back in the chat to look at it. It doesn't go back that far. Did you word it different then? Because I haven't answered that question before. That's the first time I've seen that one. Yes, with symbols. Symbols. Perhaps that's why I didn't see it then. Okay, I'll do you 6 cards then for this question, because if you paid twice, and I'm getting confused here, and I don't know what you asked before. If you're saying you asked the same but with symbols, I don't know what that means. Okay. Definitely still has feelings for you. We've got the Lovers here. Okay, on the path back towards you. This could be the one. So definitely you've already met the romantic partner you seek. Spirit is definitely guiding her back towards you. And 2 on the path here. Okay, in this beautiful path, the butterflies. What do butterflies do? They come out of a cocoon. Okay, you know, Spirit is guiding her back towards you here. We've got the beautiful Lovers. This could be the one. Excuse me. She may be needing to just get a little bit more grounded. You might have to get grounded. Okay, if you're feeling impatient, irritable, tired, stressed, okay, then you get balanced meditations or going for walks in nature, standing barefoot on the earth, okay, listening to high vibe music, watching funny films or something to lift your vibration here. It may be her, it may be you that needs to do that. If you're feeling fine, then it's her. Yeah, but just make sure that you're fighting off any swords. For me are your mental thoughts. So fighting off, Ace is a new start, a new beginning. Swords are your thoughts. So fighting off any thoughts that are not lining up with what you're wanting. If you're wanting a relationship, then you should be having loving thoughts. If you're in lack energy, or don't think she wants me, so much time has gone past, or whatever you're telling yourself, fight them off. What you focus on grows. So if you're focusing on what you don't want to be seeing, you're keeping it in place. Yeah, again, spirit guiding her towards you here. So she's definitely wanting to come back in energetically. We're all connected by energy, okay? So in her energy, she's wanting to come in. So make sure that you're grounded, that you are in loving energy, and you're fighting off any negative thoughts that you have that are not lining up to the two of you being in a relationship. So the Get Them Back playlist will help you, my lovely. Right, Magdalene, back to yours now. Magdalene, just remind me of your person's initial or name again. Mason, that's it. I'll tell you why I'm laughing in a minute. Sometimes I do get a pain between there, but it's only once in a while. Okay. Oh. Addison, can we close payment readings, please? Because it is getting late here. Okay, so in your current sort of energies that is stopping him, okay, is these cards. So these are your blocks, if you like. So close the door on the past. Okay, my walking away, leave the past behind, close the door on it. Okay, start getting, you know, all your ungrounded. There's a card in here that speaks more of being grounded. So let me just pull it out. Ground yourself. Okay, the base chakra is grounding yourself. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become connected and allow spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. So, you know, grounding yourself, getting your root chakra balanced, leaving the past behind you. Okay, you know, start bringing fun energy into this, having fun in your day, finding you. You know, self-concept is important because that's the foundation, the roots. Okay, yes, things happened in an unexpected way. Okay, you weren't expecting, you were expecting him to say, oh yes dear, I'm so sorry for being an asshole and not communicating with you properly. But no, instead it was fuck you. Okay, so yes, it happened in an unexpected way. Now Spirit is saying it's because you've had the door locked. Okay, you need to open the door. That's why I was laughing at. You know, you got it locked, you need to open it, they're saying. Okay, door to personal healing and happiness. So healing the thoughts. You've just been getting more and more resentful towards him, more and more irritated by what he's been doing. So you've been closing the door, you've been shutting him out. Okay, because he can only act on the part you've given him. So in order to open the door again, you've got to heal. You know, you don't got to spend ages. You're just changing your mindset. That's all you got to do. Okay, shift your mindset here. Have fun again. Okay, having fun. It's all a reflection. Your outside world is a reflection of you. Everybody is you pushed out. And I have a video in the Get Them Back playlist about everyone is you pushed out and why. Okay, strength. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we are always with you. We're all connected by energy anyway. So sitting there worrying and stressing is not going to help. So forgiving and learning. Okay, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And Spirit is saying, yes, you've got a lot of sort of traditional beliefs or beliefs within you and assumptions and limiting beliefs that have caused this to happen. He is very passionate about you. Okay. You've got to just move things forward into the next chapter by changing your thoughts, watching what you're thinking. Okay. And then he will come back in as the version that you want. You're never changing him. You're changing your assumptions about people. Okay, a lot of people think that they're changing the person. You've got to change in order to make me feel better. No, you're changing the story so that they reflect it back to you. It's all a mirror. Okay, if you don't like your face in the mirror, there's no point smashing the mirror, because you're going to look in a mirror, another mirror, and see the same face. You have to change your face. Okay. So change within, open the door, get rid of any old stories that are not lining up with what you want, any labels that you've stuck to him. He's an arse, he is a tit, he doesn't communicate with me. There's lots of affirmations you can use to reprogram those thoughts to what you do want to be seeing. Okay, he contacts me every day. He's constantly thinking about me all day long. He's head over heels crazy in love with me. Okay, you can even, you know, if you've only sort of blocked him recently or he blocked you recently, you can revise that. Revision is really, really strong. Okay, you just go back to the conversation where you were saying, you know, you didn't have a conversation where you were saying, look, I don't like being not communicated with or whatever. Okay, you're shifting it. He rang me today. Imagine you're speaking to a friend. Oh my God, he rang me today telling me how much he loves me. He's always ringing me. He's always telling me how he feels. He's always blowing up my phone. Okay, change things. You don't have to go on a big hike, but making sure going forward that you're only, if it works for you in scripting, then that's brilliant. Do it in scripting. Do what works best for you. Okay. Of how you would have wanted it to go. Your perfect ending, your perfect scenario. Okay, but shifting here. You've been so focused on what he's been doing wrong and what you've not liked that it's created that. It has to, because you've dwelled so much in it and put so much emotion behind it as well. Okay, the less he's contacted you, the more irritated you've become. So you've focused on that. From now on, focus only on what you want to see and not what you don't. Okay? So he does have feelings for you. Okay? Just need to shift. He doesn't have free will. Okay? He doesn't have free will. Right, okay. Right, I'm going to start closing this now. Yeah, if you're used to it, then all you got to do is watch those thoughts, okay? Watch those sneaky little thoughts, the old story. You're the only one ever causing the time delay. You can always have what you want. It's already done. You're not making anything happen. You're just lining up to the energy of it already being done. It's already done. If you want him, he's already yours. Okay. Melfi, let's quickly do some of you that I've not seen. Right, for some of you who've only just come in, I'm going to go back and try and do as many of the older people who've been hanging around, and I know who they are. So Melfi, let's do yours. Nurses, energies back and forth. I just want to... Right, Melfi, your person's initial, so I can do yours. Divine Cancer. Still in no contact. Not ready to come forward. No, she might be ready to come forward. Got the movement card here. Unless she's going away somewhere. Contract. She may be moving. Is she moving? Have you heard word that she's moving somewhere? We've got a contract. We've got moving. If she's not going on holiday or she's not moving or whatever, then moving forward, hopefully there is movement. Okay. Favorable outcome. Yes to what? Yes, she is moving or going on holiday. But I can't tell you how she feels because I didn't get any out that was asking that. Right, Malfi, his initial is J. Going on holiday. Okay, well, she's going on holiday. There you go. But the first card is showing me still not ready to come forward. So check where your thoughts are. You're still asking what she's thinking. She doesn't have thoughts. You're the operant power. Only you have free will. Stop giving her options. Oh, but she might think this or she might think that. It's not multiple choice. Stop, all of you, stop giving your people options. You're the operant power. You decide what you say goes. They are my man. They are my woman. We are in love. End of. Okay, Melfi, for you, your person doing a lot of thinking. Okay, attracted to you here as well, wants to be with you here, thinking about you here. Spirit is reminding you, you are the magician. Your outside world and the people in it are a mirror. The magician and the mirror. So what are you conjuring up? Where are your thoughts? Okay, where are your thoughts? Are they lined up with we're in a loving relationship? I'm all he thinks about. I'm irresistible. I am goddamn sexy. I'm attractive. I'm beautiful. I'm unforgettable. I'm perfect as I am. We're in a loving relationship. Or total opposite. Are you repelling or are you attracting? The time is up to you. Okay, Jade, 1111. Okay. Okay, Jade, for you. Here, he is wanting to give you something more secure. Okay, things to be more balanced between you. But here with this, either with financial constraints, either there's some kind of worry that he's got about finances. He might think, I don't have the money to take you out on dates or whatever, okay, or worrying about a job or something. He's not feeling very secure. Or it could be spirits are telling you, well, your cupboard is empty because you're putting yourself down. You could be in the repelling energy rather than the attracting energy. So where are your thoughts? Okay. Turn your back on the emotions that are not serving you, my lovely. Sunflower, how does D feel about you? Right, I'm going to come off in a minute. Sorry if I haven't seen your questions or answered them. I've been on here 3 hours and I am getting really tired. It is coming up to midnight in the UK as well. And it takes a lot of energy doing all these readings for 3 hours in a row. Not only am I focusing on your energies, I'm focusing on your SP's energies as well. So can get very tiring very quick. Plus I've done nothing but talk for 3 hours as well. Forgotten who I was doing. Hang on. Sunflower, sorry. Excuse me. Okay, Sunflower, if you're in no contact, then he does find you very beautiful. These two cards show me that he still sees you as really beautiful, thinking about you all the time, okay, and journeying towards you if you're in no contact. If you're in contact, then, you know, he's wanting things to move forward between you because he's got a lot of feelings for you here. Finds you very beautiful. There you go. If you're in no contact, then again, look at the story that you're telling yourself. Where are your thoughts? Right. Real me. Are you still here, real me? What's your question? Right, Sunflower. If he's wanting to come towards you, then where are your thoughts? Real me, what's your question? Because I know you've been in here for a couple of hours. Uma, that's it. Ouch. Uma. Right, okay. In his energy, you know, if you're in no contact, then he wants to come towards you. He's thinking about you all the time. Okay. Maybe a situation he's stuck in that he can't see a way out of. If there is no situation, if he's not with anybody else or whatever, okay, then, you know, it's you knotted up. Where are your thoughts that's not allowing his energy in? Check where your story is. All you got to do is change the story. Wendy and Addison, you will know who's been hanging around for a long time because you've seen more of the chat than I have. I know I have seen some of you. So Renee, I've definitely seen you hanging around for a while. Fatine, yes, I have seen you hanging around for a while. A couple of you haven't been in here very long, so I won't be doing yours tonight because there's other people who've been waiting hours. Right, Renee, this is yours. Okay, the temple path. Either you are getting things will become peaceful in your life, or things need to be peaceful in your life, or you need to be calmer within yourself. False person. Are there people that you're talking to who are just telling you stuff that you don't want to hear? Are you suspicious of somebody here? Let's bring in one of these. Are you seeing somebody's true colors? But have faith. Okay, have faith. Stand in your power. What you want will get born. The world, what you want, will get born into the 3D if you stand in your faith and calm down within yourself. Okay. Right, okay. Katharina, how does new guy Virgo feel about you? I don't think Segunda's been in here very long. I've only just started seeing her name. She's not been in here like ages now as like some of the others. There's other people that I've seen who've been in here. Fatine's been in here for ages. Right, Katharina, this is yours. Okay, Katerina, are you in contact or no contact? If you're in contact, then he's miserable without you, or he may be in a miserable situation. Okay, things are going on behind the scenes in order for the two of you to come back in, because the romance doors are well and truly open. If you're in contact, then he may be feeling a little bit down. There may be a situation that's stressing him out. Again, unseen circumstances, but the door to romance is open. So if the door to romance is open and you've got the key to his heart, then he's obviously got feelings for you. Okay, 14, Omar's current feelings towards you. Okay, might have gone either, you know, no contact again, 14, or blowing hot and cold. Maybe a family issue, but he does find you attractive. And man holding coin, wanting to offer you something here. So again, where is your story lining up? It's always your story that's creating what you see back, reflected back to you. Okay. You sent him a message a few days ago. Right. Stop chasing. When you're chasing somebody, they know exactly that you're after them. Okay. So why do they need to chase back? You're not the chaser. Okay. Stop chasing your person. Blowing up their phone with text messages to try and get their attention, or to try and change them in the 3D is not going to work. You have to change your thoughts. It's your thoughts that create what happens. He's constantly contacting me. He's head over heels crazy in love with me. We're in a loving relationship. I'm irresistible. I am unforgettable. Okay. I am always in loving relationships. I can have any man I want. Men are all over me. Whatever you want to tell yourselves, instead of fuck my life, he's not messaging, and you're just getting more and more frustrated because you will create more of it. What you focus on grows. Focus only on the outcome you want as if you have it now. It is the quickest way to bring back your relationship how you want them to be. No, it's not easy. You have to watch your thoughts, but you're adults. You can be disciplined. Okay? You're not perfect, but the longer you dwell in the negatives, the longer it's going to stay the same. Right, coming back to the other lady who had a big long question, Ty. I had a conversation with Ronald that was extremely important. I would like to know how he felt about it. Ouch. And 7 impossible. Yes, you've been in here a while as well. Yes, definitely. Right. And reminder is just reminding herself. Taking notes. Right. Ty, this is yours. Queen of Pentacles. Now, when the Queen of Pentacles comes out, Ty, it's never you. So is there another woman involved? Is there a mother involved that is perhaps disapproving of something or very controlling? A sister? There's somebody, some other woman here. You know, I've had this deck since 1997. Okay, so I know my cards. That always comes out when there's somebody else around interfering or in the way. This is Ty's reading. Hayley, sorry, my lovely, I'm closing the readings. I've been on air 3 hours and I'm trying to catch up with all the people who've been waiting a long time, my lovely. But wishing you all the luck. I don't do yes, no answers anyway, so I wouldn't be able to answer that question. Yes, Ty, going back into sort of frosty behavior here. So it may be that he's saying if he is with somebody else, then it's frosty between them. There's no love there. Okay. I don't know your situation. I'm not seeing anything back from you on here. Don't even know if you're still in here. But he does think the world about you here. So, depending on the situation, there is definitely somebody around here, whether another woman or a mother interfering. Okay, but there's some kind, either there's frostiness between the two of them, or because of this other person, he might go into no contact or hot and cold behavior with you here, but he does think the world about you. So take it as it resonates, Ty. Okay, Fatina did yours. 7 impossible. Yours, Yusuf. Victory and success. Put in the work in. So he wants to work on it. 7 impossible. Okay. It may be that he's finding it hard work. If you're in contact, watch what you're thinking, where your thoughts are. But I feel that he wants victory and success. He wants to make this work. Perhaps we live in different countries. Okay, well, that's fine. Stop focusing on the different countries. How many times do I have to tell you all? When you're focusing on the problem, you're keeping the problem in place. All you've got to do, you don't need to figure out the how and the when. All you've got to do is start affirming. We see each other every day. So what does that imply? What's that assumption imply? That you see each other every day. So that if that is your assumption, then come heaven or hell, it will be moved to bring you what you want. If you are assuming the distance is a problem, it will stay the problem. Okay? He wants to meet up with you here. You want to meet up with him. So start affirming that you see each other every day. There is no distance. Circumstances do not matter. It doesn't matter if he lived on the fucking moon. Okay? It doesn't matter if he lived in Timbuktu. Circumstances do not matter. You have to start assuming what you want as if you had it now. Okay? Right, but then you keep coming back to, oh, but distance is a problem. No, distance is not a problem. Okay, and if you look on the internet, there are millions of stories about people who are in long distance and their person has even told them, I don't even want to be with you anymore. Okay, but the person starts affirming that they're together and things unfold that they have to be together. What you assume to be true will be true. So if you're assuming, even if you're assuming you're married or that you're a boyfriend and girlfriend, you see each other every day, then all you got to think that. We're in a loving, committed relationship. We see each other every day. Okay, he takes me out several times a week. Then if that's your assumption, it will have to be so. Yes, well, I haven't had the 2 of Cups or anything, so I can't say he loves you. I don't want to say that. You can have what you want. What you desire is already done. It's already there. Okay, what you want, if you want a loving relationship with him, it's already done. Your desires are there for you to have. All you need to do is tune in to that desire as if you have it now, with your assumptions. We're in a loving relationship. He's the love of my life. Okay? Right, Rose, you're going to be the last one, my lovely. How does O feel about you? That which you assume to be true or believe will be true. So if you are assuming that you see each other every day, your boyfriend and girlfriend, and you do that for however long it takes for it to become a hardened fact, it will become a hardened fact. Your outside world is a reflection of your thoughts. The story you're telling yourself all day. Good. That's Spirit saying, time to end it. That was more than one that they threw on the floor. That was half the deck. I don't mean end it with you and your person. I mean end the session. They know when I'm had enough. When it's too much. Not too much, but tiring. Okay. Are you in no contact, Rose, or in contact? Segunda, are you still hanging around? Because I'll have a quick look at yours before I go as well. Rose, no contact, right, okay. Then he is seriously thinking about you here, okay? He wants things to be creative and beneficial. So again, as a magician, are you in attracting energy or in he's not here? We've been in separation for God knows how long. I probably doesn't even like me. He's probably moved on or whatever crap you're telling yourself. Okay, stop telling yourself a story you don't want to read to yourself. Okay, but you're going to need to be patient. So if you need to be patient, it's because, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. You've probably got a lot of old story you've been telling yourself for however long you've been in no contact. That old story needs to be shifted. So you can't just suddenly for one day he contacts me and that, because your ego is going to try and come in and say, no, he's not. He hasn't contacted you for ages. Okay, so the Get Them Back playlist will help you. You know, a lot of you worry about the time. Oh, it's been 5 months. It's been this long. Stop looking at the time. You know, when they come back, are you going to sit there and say, oh, it took me 7 months for you to come back? No, you're not going to give a fuck. You're going to be so pleased that they're back in your life that you're not going to be looking at the time. Okay, so the more all of you are focusing on the time, the longer it's keeping it away from you, because what you focus on grows. Right. I didn't see Segunda. Segunda, are you still in here or not, my lovely? If you're not, fairy snuff. I shall call it a day. Wendy and Addison, thank you very much for moderating today. No. Okay. Ending the session. Thank you all. Love and light.